You are listening to the Outlaw Podcast with me, your host, Andrea Hall. I am a certified equine gestalt coach, speaker, 3-time author, and lawyer. I help women lawyers who are miserable in their career, struggling with mental and emotional health issues, wanting to have fun in their lives, and struggling to be selfish. After fulfilling my dream of being a criminal defense attorney and opening my own law practice right out of law school, I thought I had it all. While at the height of my career, my 18-month-old puppy died, and I thought, what am I killing myself for? Sometime later, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and my world turned upside down. It was in that moment I realized something had to change. This podcast is about sharing my journey with you about what is possible in your life outside the legal profession, stopping the adulting and being able to play as a child, inspiring you to dream again. Let the journey begin. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Outlaw. I am your host, Andrea Hall. It's all about the climb. So ever since I started my personal growth journey 12 years ago with PSI Seminars, which stands for Personal Success Institute, words to songs mean more to me than they ever did before I started this journey. And part of that was because in the coaching program, we had an opportunity to pick songs for our individuals that we coached with. And so I really got into really listening to the words of the songs and really breaking down their meanings. So this morning, while I was doing my morning ritual and spending time with myself, I was on the treadmill and Miley Cyrus's song, It's All About the Climb, came on. And so I want to just break down some of the song for you and share what those words meant to me. So the first part of the song says, I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming. But there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. And this is what I feel like I've been doing for months and getting nowhere. I've had this dream, and yet every step that I'm taking, I feel like I'm lost and I have no direction and my faith is shaken. I feel like I'm in the middle of a mud pit, picking up 1 foot at a time and struggling each and every time I'm taking that step. And yes, it is very hard. And I feel that my faith is definitely shaken. And it's almost this like chicken and egg scenario, right? Like you have to believe that it's going to happen without seeing the evidence, yet I want to see the evidence so that I can believe. And I vacillate and I go back and forth. And so, like I said, my faith is really shaken and I want to trust, yet I sometimes feel like I just want to throw in the towel. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and I'm done. Like uncle, I give. Can you relate? Like you have finally decided that you're going to make a change and do whatever it takes. And for me, that was making the decision that I was going to change careers and that I was going to leave the legal profession, and I was going to become an equine gestalt coach, and I was going to work with people in a different capacity. And yet I feel like I'm lost, like I'm putting a square peg in a round hole, and that I don't have any direction, and that, I don't have any more breadcrumbs to follow at the moment. And my question was, why? Why is this happening? And it was funny because I was having my coach call this morning with my coach, and I was once again reminded by her words of wisdom that why is not serving me, and it's only causing me more confusion, and it's keeping me in this place of being stuck. So going back to more words from the song, the chorus says, there's always going to be another mountain. I'm always going to want to make it move. Always going to be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm going to have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. And those words are so true, because no matter how high you climb to the mountain, there's always going to be another mountain, another obstacle. And for me, I definitely know I always want to make it move. I am a doer and a pusher, and I'm going to make shit happen. And the line, it's always going to be an uphill battle, seems to be something that I have ingrained, and I've somehow learned that the process is typically difficult. And that's a thought, a belief, and a pattern that I take with me. And my coach once again reminded me, how can you do it with joy and ease? And, the song then goes on and says, it's not about how fast I get there. And that's definitely something that I've been struggling with in the last days and the weeks and months, is this jealousy when I see other colleagues of mine that are doing the same type of work, and it's done with such joy and ease, and things are working out grand for them. And yet I go, why not me? Why am I different? What do I need to do differently than they're doing? And it's really about the journey. And, if you use the word climb or journey, it's ultimately the same thing, or it is for me. And the lesson for me is, what am I learning on this journey? And now more than ever, I've discovered that it's really about stopping. And I mean stopping the doing and getting quiet and sitting in the silence. And I talked about this on, a previous episode. And being okay with what is. And in that silence, because of course in that silence, all my, monkey minds, the chatter in my head says you're being lazy and you should be doing something. And if you're not moving and task orientated, that nothing's getting done. And yet it's in the being quiet that I can actually hear what is needing to be shown, shared, or communicated with me. And so for me, it's been a little difficult to stop the doing and start being. And the very last line of her song says, Keep the faith, baby. It's all about the climb. Keep the faith. And so for me, it is really about keep the faith and knowing that in this moment of stillness, there is still stuff that's happening, and holding the faith that it's all going to be okay. And I know that this is a challenge for a lot of people in the legal industry or people that are in high stress career fields, business owners, things of that nature, because we've taken this big leap of faith and we're so used to doing that when it comes to being, we feel lazy and we don't feel like we're accomplishing anything. And so I encourage you to take some time and stop doing and be and see what comes through for you. And, take some time to just maybe even go back and listen to this song and share with me what you thought about when you listened to the words of this song. And post in the comments below what journey you're on and how I might be able to support you. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Outlaw. Thanks for tuning into another episode of Outlaw. There is life after litigation. If anything I said in this episode resonates with you, call for a free exploratory session to see how I can help you. My horses will give you instantaneous feedback, unlike traditional talk therapy. You will shift your awareness into real time with the help of a horse. The horses are like lie detectors, flushing out limiting beliefs with a swish of their tail, a shift of their 1,200-pound body, or a simple unwillingness to move. Horses have a way of seeing into the window of our souls. Horses have been connected to humanity since the dawn of time. Their hearts can heal and mend our broken hearts. Simply standing in their presence can change our lives forever, putting the puzzle pieces back together and returning us to wholeness. Horses are restoring the parts of us that have been missing. You can call us at 970-682-4405 to set up your appointment today. Want to be inspired daily? See about our latest events or purchase a copy of my books? Go to our website at www.witherswhisper.com. That's www.witherswhisper.com. Or you can follow us on any social media venue at Withers Whisper. Until the next episode, listen to the whispers.